Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about one of Colleen Hoover's most emotional books, Reminders of Him. Now, I've been sitting on this book for a while, and I really didn't know what I was getting into. If you've read Colleen Hoover before, you know she knows how to rip your heart out and then put it back together. Well, this book, yeah, it does that. And more. So if you're into like heart-wrenching stories about redemption, second chances, and forgiveness, stick around. I promise you, this one's going to hit hard. Don't forget to hit that like button and let's dive right in. All right, so let's break it down. Reminders of Him follows Kenna Rowan, who has just been released from prison after serving 5 years for a tragic mistake. Now, this isn't just any mistake. The incident was something that not only changed Kenna's life, but also shattered the lives of those around her. She returns to her small hometown, where she's been shunned by most people, and there's this one thing she desperately wants to do: reconnect with her son. But, here's the twist. Her son has been raised by her late boyfriend's family, and, well, they aren't exactly thrilled about the idea of Kenna being back. Especially Ledger Ward, the guy who holds the key to Kenna's chance to reunite with her son. Ledger is angry at Kenna. He's hurt by her past actions and doesn't trust her at all. Like he believes she's the one who ruined everything, and now she's coming back trying to fix things. Yeah, he's not on board with that. Now Kenna is, like, desperate. She has to prove herself, not just to Ledger, but also to herself. She's looking for redemption, forgiveness not just from others, but also from the person who really matters, herself. Throughout the book, we see her fight to redeem herself as a person, as a mother, and just as someone who's capable of change. But it's not just about redemption, it's about healing. Kenna can't move forward without dealing with the mistakes of the past. And Ledger? He's dealing with his own emotional wounds, and the tension between him and Kenna is palpable. Their relationship is slow, but it's such a real slow burn, you know? There's no rushing this process. Each moment they share together feels earned, and their bond grows in this way that's just so satisfying to witness. I don't want to give too much away, but as the story progresses, you really start to feel for both of them. Kenna and Ledger have so much emotional baggage to work through, and the way they do it is beautiful and, like, sometimes painful. This book explores love, forgiveness, and personal growth in the most raw way. Okay, so now for the review. Where do I even begin with this? Reminders of Him is one of those books that, like, really gets under your skin. It's intense, it's emotional, and, it's raw. Colleen Hoover's ability to make you feel everything the characters are going through is just amazing. Kenna is a character that, at first, might make you question her decisions. She's made a huge mistake, and she's trying to rebuild her life, which, is not easy. It's tough to watch her struggle with guilt and regret, but you can't help but root for her. There's this part of her that, like, so desperately wants to change and prove she's more than her past. I don't know. I think we can all relate to, wanting to be better and fighting to make things right when we mess up. Now Ledger, he's not an easy character either. He's angry, he's hurt, and, to be honest, he's not exactly the most forgiving person. But you can't really blame him, right? He's seen his whole world, turned upside down because of Kenna's actions. The way his character evolves throughout the book is, like, pretty incredible. He goes from being totally closed off to opening up and, learning to trust again. It's slow, and it's not without its bumps, but that's what makes it so real. I think for me, the real heart of this story is the journey of redemption. We all mess up, right? We all have things in our past that we regret, and this book is like an exploration of what happens when you're ready to face those mistakes. Kenna's journey isn't easy. It's filled with so many ups and downs, and I love how Hoover doesn't sugarcoat the struggle. This is not some fairy tale perfect story. It's about real people trying to fix their lives, and sometimes that's messy and painful. But that's the beauty of it. The writing is as emotional as you'd expect from Colleen Hoover. She knows how to capture, like, the smallest moments that make your heart ache. The pacing of the story is a little slow, and it might be frustrating for some readers who are used to quicker plot twists. But honestly, I think the slower build works here because it lets you really get to know the characters. The ending? Let me tell you. It's one of those bittersweet, satisfying endings where everything isn't perfect, but it feels earned. The characters change, they grow, they learn to forgive, and they heal. But it's not this instant magical fix. It's a reminder that true healing takes time, and it doesn't happen overnight. I also wanted to share a little something extra with you guys. So if you've read Reminders of Him and are, like, really into emotional reads about redemption and forgiveness, then here are a few books you might enjoy. They've got similar themes and, trust me, they won't disappoint. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. This one's another Colleen Hoover classic. If you like deep emotional connections and the power of second chances, this one is definitely for you. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This book has it all: drama, self-discovery, and love. Plus, it spans decades, which makes it super compelling. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. If you're looking for something, like, a little heavier and historical, this one is emotional, heartbreaking, and amazing. It'll tear you up in the best way. So, yeah. To wrap it up, Reminders of Him is a beautifully heartbreaking story about redemption, forgiveness, and the complexities of human relationships. It's raw, emotional, and just so real. Colleen Hoover's writing, really hits you in the heart, and if you're a fan of character-driven stories about personal growth and second chances, this book is a must-read in a slow burn. But that's what makes it worth it. By the time you get to the end, you feel like you've been on this entire journey with Kenna and Ledger, and honestly, it's one of the most satisfying emotional payoffs I've read in a while. Let me know in the comments